Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Monday. Welcome to March. More importantly, welcome to March. Whee! Let's see where we go. Welcome into March. I did a little for whoever needs to hear this message yesterday about standing in your excitement and feeling the energy of rebirth as we get into March. I just feel like things are moving forward. I just want to say that to you. Very hopeful energy, very, very like rebirth and spring. I mean, it's louder to me this year than normal, especially because I live in New England, and between March and usually Memorial Day, we have something known as mud season. Because it's not really warm enough and we get a lot of rain and it's kind of slushy and yucky for a while. But this year I'm feeling like the sun is giving us more energy, and that is what is definitely needed. So welcome to March. Also, we are going to be, this week, March, Mars is moving into Gemini. So there could be a feeling of a little bit of, not sure, like a little bit scattered, maybe even. There's going to be a lot of that going on. So just wanted to kind of draw your attention to it and just, embrace it. Like, okay, I got a lot of ideas. A lot of good ideas are coming to me. That's great. Write them all down. You know me in journals. Write them all down. Write all those good ideas down. And, when you have the energy and time, you will do them all, hopefully. All right, let's see where we go here. Not for you. That's in the past. Look at that, unfinished symphony and community. So this definitely tells me a little bit about that forward moving energy. Some of you could be checking things off a list. Like, okay, what are all the things that feel unfinished for me, or things that are still kind of hanging on in my life that I haven't really finished. This could be the most basic kind of thing, like these kind of chores that I really wanted to do. Oh, I really wanted to clear out that room. I really wanted to let go of some old clothes. I really wanted to, whatever that is. Mud season's a great time to do all those things. Mud season. Come on, Mary Jo. It also is a little bit about, things you meant to say to people, things you wanted to get done over the winter that you're like, oh, the winter is a great time here in the Northern Hemisphere to get all these house chores done. And then you find yourself, hibernating and binging on Netflix and doing other stuff. So what are the things you really want to create? One of the things you could have wanted to create, or one of the things you are resolved to create in 2021, is more community, okay? And I think that as we come out of this time period where we're moving away from, a feeling of hermiting, a feeling of all of that, for lots of different reasons, I feel like now the desire to engage in community is going to be amplified. So as we move into the spring and into the summer, it's going to be joyful. We're going to revel in it. We're going to be happy to see people we haven't seen in quite a long time, right? We're going to live in that place. And so, hey, I really want to make sure, I have cousins that live in another city. I might want to take a trip there and see them. Okay, I haven't seen them since I was a kid, or I haven't done this. There's some things you haven't done that you might want to start thinking about doing, putting them on your list at least, okay? All right, yeah, 3 of Cups underneath here, most definitely. Hermit, there's that Hermit energy. 2 of Wands, 6 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 7 of Cups, 5 of Swords, Queen of Wands. Wow, I wasn't going to say anything, but here's King of Wands under here. Queen of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and 4 of Swords. There's some tasks here too that might be a little less fun than what I was just saying to you. I feel like you might need to stand up for yourself about something. I'm feeling that you might have allowed someone to take advantage of you, and you're not going to do that anymore. Also, for some of you, I feel like you're moving into a relationship that is going to be long term, and you're going to start working on that. You might have been somebody over the past few years who has resisted relationship because of manipulative people, and you're just really resisting that now. Like, I don't want to. So what has happened is, I don't want to be in any relationship. And now you're kind of seeing like the folly of that. It's like, you know what? I think I might be a little too strident about that. I think I might want to move into something that's better for me. You could be dealing with a Virgo, someone who's a Virgo, and Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, that could be on the path here. I definitely feel like, let's see, let me clarify this for a second. Okay, so let me just show this to you first. So this is the Hermit Phase, and coming out of the cave a little bit, coming out of your loneliness or your closed offness, coming out of this self-protective mode. There's a purpose for that, right? There was a purpose for that. But now it's like outlived its purpose. So Six of Wands really coming into the sun here. The person you're dealing with, you could be resisting any kind of choice making, all right? Seven of Cups, you got a lot of options on the table because of something that happened in the past. You might have been dinged by somebody who was manipulative, or somebody who was taking advantage of you or something like that, and you were just like, okay, then I'm dealing with nobody. If that's the truth, I feel like you're coming out of that. I feel like you're feeling stronger now. Please clarify the Five of Swords. Ugh, Magician. Clarify the Five of Swords. Yeah, somebody from your past. I feel like you thought this person was the right person for you. I really do. And I feel like this person was a magician. This person was somebody who kind of a chameleon, who, told you what you wanted to hear. And I feel like they did that for their own purposes, to look like a good guy or a good girl. And in reality, they definitely had some issues around being able to put your money where your mouth is, kind of thing. Okay, if you're saying all these things, you want to be in a relationship and everything, and then nothing happened, like, why was that? So I feel like you might have some nostalgia for this person. You might have thought this person was the right person. And it was somebody who was a little bit fly by night, a little bit, unable to really settle down. Magician is definitely a single, okay? And they've got to be free. They kind of are like, I'm a lone wolf. I got to be free. So what's now happening is you're healing from that, and you're going to go for a different kind of night. Okay, yeah, Three of Swords, Knight of Swords, Six of Pentacles. So in wanting to heal this, I feel like you're going to move toward this with great gusto. And you're going to decide about how you're going to move in relationships and how you're going to do this healing work and everything like that. I feel like you might get... what you might then be attracting is a Knight of Pentacles, okay? Someone who is very stable and solid. This Virgo energy here. Somebody who's very stable and solid. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. This is a good match. It's not somebody who's going to be a fly-by-night person. Knight of Cups is missing, though. So this is a practical choice. This was a sexual choice. And now there's anger around the choices you've made because they didn't show up as King of Wands. This person was not capable of that. So there's a little bit of, I really thought this person was my person, but they were flighty. And so I'm going to go for the polar opposite. That's what we do. Life is about contrast. Okay? So what you may do is somebody who was not for you, you choose like the total opposite end of the spectrum. You choose this Knight of Pentacles. Hanged Man. Death. Wow. Okay. So you choose this Knight of Pentacles, very opposite. What you're really looking for is the King of Wands, okay? You're really looking for somebody who is more capable of giving you what you want and need. And I feel like this situation is showing you what you need to transform in yourself in order to attract this King of Wands. Okay? And so this is about listening to your own intuition. This is about allowing yourself to be transformed. This is about you not seeing yourself as a victim, like this is the only person I can connect to, or, doing relationships unconsciously. This is not about that. Okay? This is about you doing things consciously. Life is about contrast. And what I mean by that is when we get burned by a certain situation, what do I want to do here? This one. We tend to think the opposite is the better choice. But in reality, there's some kind of balance. There's some kind of a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Like temperance card, right? There's a little bit of this person, a little bit of that person. It's not like, oh, toss away everything from the old person. It's almost like North Node and South Node. When you learn about, I do lots of classes about North Node and South Node. You probably know that by now because I talk about it a lot. When you learn about your North Node, that's what you're here to learn. And you see that a lot of people really hold on to their South Node, which is the comfort zone, which is the things that you come into this life with. And the key here is balancing those two. It's not getting rid of your South Node and chucking it all out and I'm going to do something totally new, go toward that North Node and that South Node stuff. Oh, that's all so last life. It's about keeping hold of the things that serve you from the South Node, the lessons that you've learned and the skill set you have, and applying it in your North Node journey. That's really what that's about. Same thing goes with this. As you transform into this new kind of relationship, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, you're using your intuition better. You're feeling into things, Scorpio, very deeply. You're not allowing yourself to get kind of swept up in old ways of thinking or doing. And I feel like community, this is also about who you're spending time with, because you do know that you are like the 5 people you spend the most time with. Okay, so if you're spending time with a lot of Knight of Wands and Knight of Pentacles is a pretty good person to hang with, though, I gotta say. Of all the Knights, Knight of Pentacles would be my choice. You might feel that person's really boring, though. But that doesn't mean that person doesn't have some kind of positive influence, okay? So you might just want to see the energy of the Knight of Pentacles and be like, I take things slow, right? And I get to know people very deeply now. And how can you embrace that Knight of Pentacles while you're looking for your King of Wands? All right, so let's see. Let's do this. The blocks, 2 of Swords, Sun, 5 of Swords. You're not letting your own light shine. Look at that. You're not letting your own light shine. Because of this 5 of Swords here. So let's get deeper into this 5 of Swords a little bit. I feel like you want to attract an Aries, Leo, Sag, Virgo. Okay? And I just feel like this person, this old experience, this Gemini even, this is blocking. The Gemini energy that's coming in right now, Mars and Gemini, that's what we're dealing with. Mars is very much like Aries energy. It's bold and it takes action. Gemini is a lot of scattered energy. It can be. It can also be like a thirst for knowledge and really getting to the core of the heart of the matter here. I'm just feeling this Sag energy with this Gemini can be a little bit hard to pin down. All right, so let me see about this new person that you are not even seeing. All right, this King of Wands. Queen of Cups, 6 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Magician. 7 of Pentacles, one more please, Lovers. Some of you might have to go through a cycle again. And if you go through the cycle with a previous person, going through it with your future energy might be the healing that you need. So if you do have somebody on your path right now who is, a past person, I do see the Magician showing up here again. If you embody the energy of this Knight of Pentacles, I feel like that might be a way of really understanding what your future person is going to be like. Do you know what I'm saying here? I feel like you're grown up. You've moved on. You've changed the energy, so that old cycle can't happen again. It's not like you're just going to go through it unconsciously. You're going through it more consciously, and you're going through it like a Knight of Pentacles. That is going to be very healing for you. Okay? And what may happen is that this person just bounces off, or you're like, huh, you just don't get like as caught up in it. There's something there for you to learn. There's something there for you to learn and transform, right? Trust your own intuition and transform out of a victim mentality in some way. King of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Holding yourself back, not letting yourself get too swept up in everything, being more practical, holding on to your heart, allowing this person to show up in your life, and being kind of, it's kind of like you're being, this is what I need to, how I need to navigate through this. So you keep your own, whatever you used to do with this person, you do the Knight of Pentacles thing, which is like, go slow, be very methodical about it, be very responsible to your own life, focus on your own life. So that person may be like, wait a second. Normally when I show up, we go to Vegas for 3 days, and you quit your job and you do all kinds of things that destroy a life. And so when I leave, everything's in ashes. And this time you're like, I gotta go to work tomorrow. Bye. And see what happens. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay. All right, let's see here. Knight of Swords. Yeah, that person's going to be pissed. Nine of Cups, Seven of Swords, King of Pentacles. Look at you. All right. So this definitely feels like this person is trying to get you to do what they want. If this is a person who comes in for another cycle with you, okay? And your job here is to be like the mighty sequoia. Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Your job is to be very stable and solid, and don't let this person sway you in any way, shape, or form. Look at it dispassionately from a distance. And I feel like you're going to see, I feel like your family might not like this person either, your friends, but I think you're going to see this person for who they are. And it's not going to be good. It's not going to be favorable to them. All right. So let's see where we go. Let's see where we go here. Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands, King of Swords. Wow. Clarity. Big time clarity. I do see King of Wands, King of Pentacles, King of Cups, and King of Swords. All the kings are here. That's the Emperor. Okay. And that is the Mars energy, or the energy of Aries, which is about doing, it's like, you could see it as, I'm just doing for me. Like, you could see it as like super selfish. But I feel like this is the time when this person shows up again in your life. I feel like you need to keep focus on your friends, keep focus on your job, keep focus on your life, keep the focus on what you want to create. And do that. All right, do what's right for you and see what happens. I think this person is going to fly away, because if you're in this place of not seeing it, very unconscious, you could get a little bit falling into it, like, this is how I usually behave. But I think this is the reason I'm doing this reading is for somebody who needs to know that they can see their future, and this person isn't really what they want. And you're like, oh, this is Mars energy. It's not Jupiter energy. Jupiter is husband. Jupiter is spouse. Jupiter is solid. I want to create something solid, all right, for myself. Mars is more fly by night. Mars is more scattered. Mars is, and interesting, like Gemini coming in here. I feel like in the next 7 days, this person is going to come riding into town, And you're going to now be armed with a new way of looking at it, trusting yourself. You've done the work. You're doing the work here. You know this person was not for you. I want to clarify the community. I feel like that your friends don't like this person or something. Or your family, maybe. Community. There's King of Pentacles. Moon, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. This person gallops into town and always leaves you like holding the bag. There's a deep connection with this person. There is. But it's not what you think it is. It's not the everlasting love. What this person's job is to show up in your life and have you work through things for yourself. Be more connected to yourself. Be more connected to your guides. Be more connected to your intuition. That's really the person's reason for being in your life. It's not about like, oh, this is my life partner. You have another life partner, but that can't be manifested until you learn this lesson here. So I feel like the universe is trying to tell you, and so you can see things more clearly. All right. The universe is trying to tell you your intuition. I feel like you might be blocking your intuition about this person. They are shady. They are selfish. They seem very sexy and very awesome, but they're definitely all about themselves. All right, let's see where we go here. Reconciliation, pay attention to red flags, worth waiting for, let go of control issues. That can be your part in this, is that you're wanting to change this person. You're wanting to, you see the red flags, but you're wanting a different person. If you want to change somebody, you're really wanting a different person. Okay, so I'll just say about in terms of like a house. You go into a house and you're like, well, I could change this and I could change this and I could change this and I could change that and I can change this and I can live with that. And the reason I like this house is because this is the only thing I'm being offered, and so I can't really compare it to anything else. So I'm just going to change this whole thing. By the time you're done, you've spent $1 bazillion and it's still not what you want. Okay? All right, let's see here. Forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. Use your imagination. You'll see the answer. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. You're on the right path. So this person is not really who you want, but you're like trying to, create somebody who you can live with. And I don't think this person is it. I think you have to kind of admit that to yourself and let this person go, because their function in your life is for you to say that, like, this isn't what I want. Okay, that's that person's function in your life. My goodness. All right, you guys. There you go. We'll see you tomorrow.